In this segment, we'll begin to look at the duties characterized by the Realtor family as our duties to the public. The first of these is Article 10 of the Code of Ethics. Article 10 establishes two distinct but related obligations. The first paragraph of Article 10 tells us that realtors don't deny equal professional services to any person for reasons of race, color, religion, sex, handicap, familial status, or national origin. Article 10 goes on to make it unquestioningly clear that realtors will not be parties to any plan or to any agreement to discriminate against any person on the basis of race, color, religion, sex, handicap, familial status, or national origin. Equal professional service is not simply our goal, it is our duty. And it's a fundamental right of our clients and customers, and the public. Similarly, Article 10 also requires us to avoid discriminating against any person or persons in our real estate employment practices on the same bases. That is, because of race, color, religion, sex, handicap, familial status, or national origin. The scope of Article 10, particularly as it relates to real estate employment practices, focuses on our employees and independent contractors who provide real estate-related services, and our administrative and clerical staff who directly support the employees and independent contractors who provide real estate-related services. Article 10 illustrates our commitment to fair housing. We can and must have nothing to do with any plan or agreement to discriminate. It's not acceptable under any circumstances. It's not what realtors do. Standard of Practice 10-1 focuses on the relationship between Article 10 and the sale and lease of residential property. Reduced to the simplest terms, Standard of Practice 10-1 tells us that when we are involved in the sale or lease of a residence, we don't volunteer information on the racial, religious, or ethnic composition of the neighborhood, and we don't engage in any activity which may result in panic selling. But this prohibition doesn't mean we can't provide clients and customers with other types of demographic information. Standard of Practice 10-2 focuses on non-residential sales and leases and other non-residential activities. It tells us that when we are not dealing with the sale or lease of a residence, we may provide demographic information that's related to a property, to a transaction, or to a professional assignment if the demographic information is necessary to assist with or to complete a real estate transaction or a professional assignment, and provided that the information comes from a recognized, reliable, independent, and impartial source. Put in simpler terms, when you are not involved in the sale or lease of a residence, you may provide a client or customer with demographic information related to a property, to a transaction, or to a professional assignment if that demographic information is necessary to assist with or to complete the transaction or assignment. That information, as we mentioned a minute ago, must be obtained or derived from a recognized, reliable, independent, and impartial source. As realtors, we must also disclose, in reasonable detail, the source of the information and any additions, deletions, modifications, interpretations, or other changes. Before we leave Article 10, we should consider that Standard of Practice 10-3 tells us that realtors don't print, display, or circulate statements or advertisements dealing with the sale or rental of property if those statements or advertisements show any preference, limitations, or discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, handicap, familial status, or national origin. As realtors, we take pains to ensure that our advertising campaigns and other marketing strategies cannot be viewed or construed as expressing a preference for potential buyers who are members of a particular racial or ethnic group. The bottom line is that realtors offer and deliver equal professional services to every client and customer. Equal opportunity is the only course for us to follow on our pathway to professionalism.